Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
Start with our first laugh. Jeremy Alder on his teenage rock band Failing.
Yeah, I grew up in the church. I was a youth group kid. That's where you make most of your friends when you're homeschooled. And me and my friends, we started a Christian rock band when we were 16. I don't know if you're familiar with Christian rock. It's just like regular rock, but usually not as good. Which is why it really hurts when your Christian rock band doesn't make it. Because you're like, man, we didn't even have to be that talented. And that's when you got to call the band together for a meeting and be like, well, Malachi, Zachariah, Jeff from public school. Guess it just wasn't God's will, huh? And that's when God's like, hold on a second. That wasn't anybody's will, okay? Don't blame that on me. I like regular rock.
Big Dog, 97.9. Is this a person of genius? Or has everyone else even tried this? Some guy, trending, TikTok.
Oh, my favorite. I love that.
After he came up with a hack.
Everything's a hack. What's this hack doing?
He's making his pasta stir itself.
All right.
While it's being cooked.
I don't know how to do that.
If you don't stir it, it will clump together. Mm-hmm. So you do have to stir it every once in a while. But you don't want to stand over it. And here's where the hack comes in.
Okay.
Turn the burner up to high. But only put half the pot onto the burner.
And the water will rotate it around.
In other words, one side will be off, one will be on the center of the burner. And that's what happens. The pot boils a lot harder on one side than the other side, so basically the macaroni or whatever gets boiled and shifted around.
It's a balancing act that I'm not prepared for.
Some people think it's great.
Yeah.
Others pointed out that you can't get away with only stirring pasta once, right after you put it in the water. And then you can't just walk away, even if it does that. You still have to stir it. So people say it will take longer to cook, so it's not worth the time, and blah, blah, blah.
I feel like you got a pot of boiling water teetering on the edge of spilling. To me, that would be my feeling.
Well, you don't put it towards the front of your stove. You would do it towards the back.
Right on your counters. I don't think I have enough room, like, off the back of the burner.
Really?
To do that. Yeah, there's all the control. The oven controls are back there.
You don't have big one. You don't have a big one in the front.
Got a big one in the front. Yeah, I guess.
See, there you go.
It's still gonna dump on something.
I don't know.
You act like I just don't have to clean it up if it's on the front burner. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. What I do know is we need to start coming up with stupid stuff to make TikTok hacks.
I just don't understand that this is now a hack and people are going nuts for it because why? They don't want to stir their pasta.
One of the evil things in life.
I have two things. One, you don't have enough time to stir pasta while you're cooking. And two, are you really cooking at home if that is your concern?
Yeah.
Big Dog, 97.9, time for
The Morning BJ. Hey, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Good
Morning.
morning. What do we got today?
How many anteaters do you need to change a light bulb?
That's a very strange question. I do not know.
None, because they don't do that.
It makes a lot
They
more
eat
sense.
ants.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jules.
Into the Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. So we have been asked, we got a message for you to endorse a product.
See, I was hoping for this. All these big shows and stuff, you hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping one day we would get to that point.
Well, we got to send a message. world famous brand of toys and clothing.
Oh, well,
So
toys is a little weird, but okay. I got kids.
but I think you're going to look amazing. But apparently they think you're a dog, and your name is Paw Star. So from now on, you will be known as Bobby Paw Star. And that's what it says. It says right here, we are world famous brand of toys and clothing for dogs and cats, accessories. We really like your Paw Star, which I know they're talking about you. And we believe that he's photogenic.
Oh, they do know we're males. They could be talking about you.
No, it's you. I've got it ordered and everything. We would love to offer him some free gifts to represent our brand. So we got you, like, since it's wintertime, like one of them little raincoat jackets, some booties for your feet, and a cool collar with your name on it, Paw Star.
You better have my name on it. Yeah.
So I've got that coming.
Oh, yeah.
So
awesome.
It's going to be great. That's all they like. So we're going to talk about it, and we just did.
All this video I have up at Chris Purple Haze and Bobby Show on Facebook and TikTok and all that. And they thought I'm a dog.
Yeah, they thought, and your name is Paw Star.
We really knocked down my ego right first thing in the morning.
Well, you're welcome. And I cannot wait till those items come in, and you can start endorsing this company's products.
Thanks.
Paw Star.
You're listening to the Chris Purple Haze and Bobby Show. Every day, people from all over the 4 states face problems. Some enlist this show for their unqualified advice. It's time for Chris Purple Haze and Bobby to enter the Situation Room.
The situation. My crazy sister is marrying a ragdoll.
Okay.
This is going to sound crazy because, well, it's crazy. But I don't even know how to talk to my sister about it. Again, this is a story that has been sent in to us. She has been lonely for a long time, and ever since her husband divorced her 10 years ago. During that time, she created a fake boyfriend called Ramiro. Eventually, she got a life-size ragdoll made to keep her company at home.
Oh, so Ramiro's now a ragdoll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now she insists that she and Ramiro are in love.
Well,
she has gone through in vitro and is now 3 months pregnant.
Ramiro?
And she insists that Ramiro is the baby's father.
Oh, God.
And now she started to talk about it as if Ramiro were real. She's even post updates about how happy they are about having a baby. And here's the capper.
It gets better than that?
Uh-huh.
Good.
She doesn't want her baby to be born to an unwed mother. So she's planning on a destination wedding in 2 months. And she expects all of her family to be there. It's in Hawaii. It's expensive. And she plans to live stream the ceremony so all of her friends and social media contacts can be part of the ceremony. She claims Ramiro is the man she has always dreamed of and will be such a good father.
Wow.
She's even posted that other women are so jealous of her. This is nuts, right? I don't know what to do about it, though. I know I should intervene, but how?
Oh, wow.
Well, that's a way to start right there.
Our first situation room is a little more than I thought I'd bargain for. I thought it'd be a little simpler than that.
No.
Okay. First, I want to get this out in the open. Sister, though crazy, must make bank because in vitro and destination wedding to Hawaii, both very expensive items, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure, never purchased either one. But you have to say something to this lady, right? I wonder if, so she clearly wanted to have a child and was going through processes to help that. Is it maybe because she's not very proud of the actual father? Is that
Possibly.
This was a truck stop night, or this was a one time, I don't really know the guy sort of thing. So now we're just developing this whole Ramiro thing in our head, possibly.
A life-size ragdoll.
Yeah, well, let's forget the idea that it's Raggedy Andy.
You can't. That's what it is.
Okay. That's my only guess. But you're going to have to go to Sis, I think, at some point. I don't know. Maybe you got to enlist professional help here. I don't know if you can do this on your own. Dude, what do you think? I don't know.
I say she's looking for a free trip for Hawaii for all the gifts and stuff.
Oh.
I think she's right. He might be a good father because, hey, he can't leave.
Hell, he can. He can get thrown in the trash.
That's different. And I say, you let her have fun, even though it's weird.
You do?
Yeah.
No,
it's weird.
You
need to talk to her, but I don't think you're going to be able to convince her anything different.
I don't think you are either. Sadly, I'm sorry. I don't know, unless you're just better at this than me, because it would be hard for me to not go. You're being nuts.
I'm not. I would probably do the same, but I would not go to Hawaii.
I would not go to Hawaii either.
Because I'm not going to do the expense of doing that because you're marrying a ragdoll.
I think I have it figured out, though. Actually, the revenue stream could be from the live stream and the social media stuff of my life with my husband, Ramiro,
the ragdoll. And then she makes bank off that.
And people are watching that like crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a very good possibility of that.
She might not be as crazy as you think.
No, she's still probably pretty nuts from the way he makes it sound.
He just doesn't understand. It's her way of making money.
I just want you to know, like, if the father of this child ever comes back to fight for custody, I don't think you and Ramiro stand a very good chance in court. That's maybe the message I would give her. I'm not sure that they'll think, oh, this is a really fit mother that's married to the ragdoll.
So you're saying get her help, confront her.
100%.
I'm going to say I'll support you if you give me a percentage of whatever money you make off this live stream. That's what I'm going to go with right there. Again, unqualified. Don't know why, but people asking, hey, what do you guys think we should do?
Yeah.
Are y'all ready, kids?
What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Slim Jims may not be healthy, but at least they're not lethal.
Well, slowly they are, but yeah.
40-year-old woman in Florida went to a gas station convenience store on Monday, and at some point she started shoplifting.
Yeah.
The female clerk caught her, and there was an argument. Casey made her way to the door. The clerk ran over and confronted her. According to the police report, Casey pushed her back and then struck her with 2 Slim Jim beef sticks that she was stealing.
Slim Jim nunchucks.
No word if they were still in the package or not, if they were...
No, I bet a bite
out
was
and
gone.
slimy
I don't know.
with a bite.
Yeah, the slime. They had to have been in the package. You couldn't hold on to a Slim Jim to swing it if it was out of the package.
Fortunately, the clerk was not injured. Police caught Casey, who admitted to the Slim Jim attack.
Yeah.
She was arrested and charged with simple assault and theft.
It's hard to deny. Probably had the grease all over her.
Yeah.
It's the evidence
The
right
smell
there.
of Slim Jim was in the air.
They do have a scent. Well, good job to the employee catching the shoplifter. I hate that you have to be, subject to violence by Slim Jim, by this dumbass.
What a dumbass.
And shopping with kids, never easy. And not just because parents spend more when the little demons tag along, which is why I think a lot of people will relate if you have kids to my list today.
Yeah.
The top 6 things parents always say while shopping with their kids.
Okay. Good.
Number 6, you'll go to school barefoot before I pay that much for sneakers.
We all did it uphill both ways in the snow.
Number 5, no, I'm not buying you a puppy.
But they're free in the parking lot.
Number 4, new pants already? Will you stop growing?
Yeah. Will you stop growing is for real.
Number 3, don't touch that. Damn.
It's like irresistible for children. I don't know why.
Pretty colors.
Yeah.
Number 2, we will look at the toys when I'm ready to look at the toys.
Mine's more of just a no, but okay.
Top 6 things parents always say when shopping with the kids. Number 1, here, shut up, look at my phone.
Very good.
There's your top 6 list today.
The Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9 concert tickets up for grabs to see Incubus, Coheed, and Cambry at the Amp. We got 2 pairs we're going to be giving away this morning. We're playing a game called Drunk.
Little kid or drunk adults.
And basically what you'll do is you'll call 659-9797. We'll play you a scenario, and then you will guess at that point whether they did this when they were a little kid.
Yeah.
Or when they were a drunk adult.
This is always a lot of fun.
You guess. We'll play you the outcome to determine it. If you got it right, we'll give you the tickets. Yeah. If not, we'll just go on to another caller.
So keep calling, even if the line's busy, you haven't got an answer. Keep ringing us.
All right. I'm going to start. We'll just start with the first person. 659-9797. Incubus tickets up for grabs. And we will play Little Kid or Drunk Adults for Incubus tickets now.
Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. Anytime something suspicious is found in a place it shouldn't be, authorities should probably be called to have it checked out.
Yeah, that's general rule.
You think so?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Well, sometimes it is something concerning, but usually it's harmless. Like a piece of trash, a misplaced backpack,
Yeah.
a PlayStation console,
Okay.
or something weird like an abandoned liposuction machine or a Journey cassette.
I don't know how Journey cassette. The other, I don't even know what that looks like. So if
That's why you would call it.
Exactly.
What's this?
I can understand that one a little more, though.
But this is a new one.
Okay.
Police in Louisiana say an unknown possible explosive device prompted an evacuation on the street last Saturday.
Oh, no.
The authorities looked into it. It wasn't a bomb, though.
Okay.
That is good news.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was just an egg wrapped in a bandana.
In a very tiny bandana.
It was found under a porch.
Okay.
And the owner apparently had placed it there, said that they were worried when they saw it because they had been receiving death threats. Or they didn't place it there. They saw it, and they were like, oh, no.
We've been getting death threats.
The police are still looking into the threats and who may have decided to put an egg in a bandana in their home. But they're telling neighbors that there is no danger, that the evacuation was just precautionary. It was just an egg in a bandana.
All right. Maybe that is a stretch. Abandoned liposuction machine. I can't imagine seeing an egg in a bandana. I wish I could see the picture, but I can't imagine any way you shape egg into bandana that I would look at it and go, oh, no. It's a bomb.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any pictures.
No, that's too bad. There's something weird going on here.
I do have a picture of a liposuction machine that I can show you later. Now you'll know.
I'll need to see that.
But, yeah. And why somebody placed it in their, so somebody had been giving them death threats and then decided to put, if it's the same people.
Yeah. I can't imagine that's the same people. Maybe.
I think it is. We're going to place an egg in a bandana. It'll freak them out. and then the cops will be called, and it'll be like, oh my gosh, it's just an egg and a bandana.
Yeah. They make them look crazy, and then they won't believe.
They place a bomb, and then they call, and then they say, hey, there's a bomb, and they'll be like, everybody at the station will be like, oh,
yeah,
it's the egg and bandana people.
This isn't real. Maybe it. Either that or they're really not that violent, and they're like, I can't do a real bomb. I'll do a stink bomb. I'm going to place this egg there. It'll get really bad in about a couple of months.
Yeah. And also, whoever this is apparently is very, very rich.
How so?
It's an egg. Eggs are very valuable right now. These people are rich. Big Dog, 97.9. Willie Nelson, who's on our death pool.
Yes, he is.
Which hopefully is good news, because if it's anything like last year, we only lost 2 people.
That's right.
That's a good thing. That's how we're shooting for.
Willie currently 89.
He'll be 90 this year, which is hard to believe. I'm saying he's doing something right.
Yeah. Lives a very green life. I mean, we all know that. Maybe that's part of the secret to longevity.
He is celebrating with a epic 2-day concert at the Hollywood Bowl in L.A. Okay. It begins on April 29th. Now, the lineup is almost kind of a Coachella-like type lineup where it's just a hodgepodge of everybody.
Who doesn't want to be playing at Willie Nelson's birthday, I
think
guess.
That's a lot of it.
Yeah.
And it's only partly announced, but you go from Beck, Chris Stapleton, Casey Musgraves, Lyle Lovett, Neil Young, Snoop Dogg, the Chicks, the Lumineers, Tom Jones, Zig Marley, Sheryl Crow.
It is all over.
And then a couple other country artists out there as well. I mean, it's literally a who's who, and there's more to be announced.
That's pretty wild. I bet it's a tough ticket to get into the Willie Nelson birthday party.
Yeah.
Hollywood Bowl, though, that's a cool place to do it. I don't know how many that seats, but
and you get a cool venue, historic venue.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's going to be a big 2-day event. The tickets go on sale, I think, this Friday. So if you want to take a trip to L.A. in April.
Are they going to televise it? Tell me that.
Probably not.
Well, then I guess I'll never see it, because I know I won't be able to afford that show. As much as I'd love to see Tom Jones and Snoop Dogg on the same stage together, I won't be able to afford that.
Yeah. I don't know what tickets are, but it probably is going to be pricey over the 2 days. And
yep.
I do know this. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Kim Kardashian's daughter will appear in the Paw Patrol sequel. She'll play an adorable puppy learning the word nepotism. The doomsday clock has been moved ahead to 90 seconds to midnight. Even the guys from Iron Maiden were like, guys, now you're starting to scare us. Walmart has increased its minimum wage from $12 to $14 per hour. And employees will still get to keep any meth they find while cleaning the bathroom. And today is Dental Drill Appreciation Day. We need a day like this like we need a root canal. This is not headline news.
The Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. Well, apparently more details are coming up about the Jeremy Renner, details about his snow plowing incident.
Okay.
He was a hero.
Really?
Yep. Jeremy Renner was trying to save his nephew.
Holy crap.
When he was crushed by his massive snow grooming machine. Not a snow groomer, it was a grooming machine even.
Snow grooming
That's
machine.
how massive this thing was.
It is huge, yeah.
That's according to a newly released incident report. Police say Jeremy had just helped free his nephew's car from the snow that got stuck when the vehicle started sliding sideways. Jeremy jumped out of it, and then he realized it was headed towards his nephew.
Oh, no.
Jeremy hadn't set the parking brake, which police think would have stopped it. Anyway, Jeremy tried to jump back into the vehicle to divert it or stop it.
Okay.
But in order to get back into the cab, though he had to step on one of the tracks of the snowplow, which then pulled him under and ran him over.
Yeah.
While the report states that Jeremy didn't set the parking brake, it also suggests mechanical issues might have been a factor because the brake indicator light inside the cab wasn't functioning. But, yeah,
It feels... All right, that sounds like it's pretty elaborate to just be a story. Wouldn't you think we would have heard about the hero aspect of this, like, earlier?
I think it's because it hadn't been released to the public yet. It's like one of those things get out. Plus, he's not really he's trying to recover. He had, 30-some-odd broken bones? 60-some?
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
You get run over by the tracks of a snow grooming machine.
Yeah.
It's going to mess you up. And it did. Yeah, I know he's been in bad shape, but I mean, pretty positive outlook for the last, week or so, I think.
Yeah.
I would have thought his people at some point would have said, Jeremy's a hero.
They might have waited till the full report because the report just came out, and that might be what they were waiting on before they could say anything.
Or this is all made up, or it's all fake. It's just like his, superhero movie stuff. I'm skeptical now.
He's real.
This is trying to make me not look as dumb for getting run over by my own machine.
Hawkeye is real.
Hawkeye is a story.
He is
a comic book
again,
character.
Real.
If he really did save a nephew, that's more real superhero than Hawkeye.
That's how real things happen, though. You save them,
but you
get crushed in the process.
Yes.
Ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Well, there's a 42-year-old cartoonist named Derek.
Okay.
He's single. And last year, he bought himself a sex doll off of eBay.
Okay.
She's 6 foot tall. She's blonde. And he calls her Sheila.
Sheila. Well, why not?
And now she fights crime, too.
Oh, now we're going somewhere. All the other stuff was just ho-hum.
Derek sells art out of the little store. And earlier this month, he left Sheila sitting on the couch in the store. He's taking her for a walk.
Yeah. Take her for a walk.
That night, 2 people broke in, but apparently they didn't steal much because, according to police spokesperson, they saw the doll, thought it was a real person, and, quote, must have freaked them out because they sped up the theft and left as quickly as they could.
That's funny.
The cops still tried to track them down, though.
Yeah.
Sheila scared them away.
Was she wearing like a Lone Ranger mask or a cape or anything? I hope so.
She was wearing another kind of mask.
Gag.
I'm not saying.
Oh, man. Well, I love that we got a crime-fighting sex doll out there to protect the public. Thank you, and don't steal stuff, you dumbasses.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9 point of the show. We find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
Well, bomb threats is not the right term. There are a lot of people that get nervous about stray things and think they may be a bomb. Police respond to a ton of those a year. One recent one was turned out to be an egg in a bandana. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure how you confuse that for a bomb.
I don't either.
Those people, by the way, said they had death threats against them recently. And then they called in for this. Chris made a good point. You're going to be the guy who cried bomb eventually, the boy who cried wolf scenario.
Yeah.
Next time, if there's a real bomb, they're going to go, oh, my God, that's the egg guy.
Yeah.
They're not going to be in a hurry to get to you.
No.
Anyway, what did you learn today?
I learned we did a new thing today at 7:10. Mm-hmm. We've got a lot of these, so we'll probably do another one tomorrow at 7:10. It's the Situation Room. We visited, and we talked about a lady who wants to marry a ragdoll.
Yeah.
And they wanted our advice.
Yeah. This was
we're not qualified for that, but we'll give it, I guess.
I'm not really sure why you guys continue to, but I guess if you have advice you're seeking, let us know in some weird situation. Chris Purple Haze and Bobby Show on Facebook. You can message us there.
And we'll do that at 7:10. We'll do another one tomorrow because we got some more in there.
Okay. Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Sebastian Maniscalco on school drop-off.
My son, I got to take him to school too. That's all I'm doing.